Now I'll be talking about today. You're highly welcome. Happy Sunday to you all. So I'll be talking about keeping the love tank full. What you can do to keep the love alive. We think that after marriage, after the only time we need to, behave well, be at our best behavior is when we are still dating. The only time we need to assure our partner that we love them, that they are the best choice we have ever made, is when we are still dating. But it is wrong. That is the reason why after wedding, most of the love story you seem to come to an end. But the truth is that after wedding, the love need to, get even more stronger because the woman that was like in public view before is now personally yours. She is now yours. And the man that was available for other women or has other women's attention now is all yours. So the love is supposed to be made stronger. Okay? And now we're talking about how do we keep this love? How do we keep it alive? If it will be measured in a tank, how do we keep the tank of our love full after getting married? The truth is that love cannot be underestimated. Love is the most important English word because love covers every other aspect of life. Love is the number one human emotional need. Ha. If a man doesn't feel loved, he begins to hate himself. He begins to behave abnormal. If a woman feels rejected and neglected, it means that she doesn't feel loved. She doesn't feel wanted. She doesn't feel valued. So love can add value to every person. It has a positive role to play in our lives emotionally. So we can't just say every time this love talk, this love talk. We need to know more about love. Because when you know about love, you will know how to relate with humanity and you're going to be okay. You're going to know how to extend love to other people and how to know when they are also showing you love. Okay, this is what I have to say. If you are complaining about, watch out. Even Bible confirm that love is the greatest. That love is the greatest of the commandments and all the laws. Say love is the greatest of all. Because when you love your neighbor as you love yourself, there will be no offense. And when you love God, you obey him. That's why I say that language of love differs. It depends on what a person calls love. It could be called respect. It could be it could be that you are spending time. Some call someone that spends time with them the love of their life. Some call those that give them highest gifts. They shower them with gifts, but never give them attention. Their own love of life. So it depends on what you interpret it. So in God's own time, obedience is your own form, is his own form of love. He said, if you love me, keep my word. If you love me, do as I say. Don't give me stress. If you love me, do as I say. So he now say that if you love God and you love human being, your fellow human being as you love yourself, he said this is the greatest. He said against us there is no rules, there is no law, there is no anything against it. So that is it. We can't just say we are talking about love too much. It is not less important. It is very much important. Okay. And what is love, abeg? If you go to book of Corinthians, you're going to find out. Sorry about that. That is thunder. So it's raining. It simply, you know, it simply tells you that love is not selfish. He explains love in different ways. Love is forgiving. Love is persevering. Love is long suffering. Love is selfless. That love is what? Caring. You tolerate when you love. Love is sacrifice. He mentioned many things about love in 2 Corinthians chapter 13. So now, and I said, after observing all these things, I said that love is an invisible strong force that compels you to like, to admire, to care for someone in an unusual way. I call it, I said this is an unusual preference of something over another. You love something more than you love other ones. The thing is, when you love a person, the person does not beg you to love him. The person might not even do anything for you to prefer the person, but that preference just comes and settles. She doesn't beg you to do what? To think about her. Yet you cannot sleep without thinking about her. You're always considering her, putting her first before you consider your own. That is love we're talking about. That is Philadelphia. Okay, God's own kind of love is called agape love, but this one is Philadelphia, and this phila is emotional kind of love. So it contains it's all about your emotion, your feeling. When you are loved, it gives you like special joy. And when you are a man, you are still looking for love. You are just like a bird flying around, you know, looking for a suitable tree for you to perch and make your nest. But when you when you haven't find the right person, when you finally find the right person, rather, I want to say, you are going to feel like you have find rest. If you are moving, if you are in the house or outside from your home, you are always at rest because you have find the right person. You have find where you belong to. You feel at home with this person. You feel at peace with this person. Understand? So that is what I mean. When I thought about finding the right partner, I thought about compatibility. Someone that your lifestyle aligns with her own or his own. So this is what love is. This is what I'm talking about. So keep the love tank full. To make it not feel like it is less now. Marriage kills love. No. When you are meant to stay together, when you begin to stay together, you begin to discover faults. Like the Bible says that love counts no offense. If you capitalize on that to describe love, when you start living with your partner, decide not to count offense. If you find out something unpleasant, correct it with love. Treat the person as if the person is, has wisdom to understand what you're trying to explain, what you're trying to point out. Yes, don't talk as if the person is so offensive and you always meant of getting on my nerves. What is all this? When you start doing that, you start suffocating the love. You start maltreating the love. And now, for you to do what? For you to make sure that love doesn't die. Well, after you have settled down with your partner, you must keep dating her. You must keep dating him. The moment you feel like I have conquered her, I have won her to myself, now I have made him mine, I have made her mine. Therefore, no more pretense, no more tolerating all these excesses, no more doing all this. If you are able to put it and you guys were getting along well, maintain. If it is maintain the pretense. Maintain. If it's going to give you the peace of mind you desire in your marriage, maintain the pretense. If it is calling her, testing her, giving her gifts, or calling him, respecting him, cleaning up for him, all these things, do it. Keep looking sweet. Men are visual being. Keep looking sweet. Don't just say, why am I stressing myself to fit my nails, to do all this, to make my hair? I don't feel like just go and play to even and stay like that. No, it's not like that. Okay, it's not like that. If that is what attracted the man to you, and whenever you want to take you out, it will require you to look in this special way. Please go back to that version of yourself and keep doing it. You will see your marriage will count years, and the spark will never die. The spark will never die. Don't ever see your spouse as an accomplished project. I don't need to do any other thing. He is mine and she is mine now. So I can go ahead and face other things. If you marry your wife and dump her as a piece of rock in the house, that love is going to die. Women always reciprocate whatever you give to them. If you give them trouble, they're going to become a troublemaker. They will trouble you, and your home will become a chaos. Your home will become unbearable for you. But if you give them love, oh my goodness, they are going to show you. They're going to turn your home to a paradise, to a love garden where you will never want to step out. Okay, so please learn this and keep dating your spouse. This is what you must do. Recall all the things you are doing when you are dating your spouse, and when you keep doing it, you're going to see that the love will never die. No matter how many years you guys are staying together, you will keep being the best friend and the best ever, and your children will learn from you, and you will even give counseling to other people. All right, so thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment. All this means a lot. Comment and share this post. Okay, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Oma Love Code. Thank you so much. To learn more, keep following me, so you're going to get more tips on love and relationship. That's what I talk about mainly. Okay, thank you so much. Do have a blessed day.